despite, and I say this openly here, despite the uncomfortability of taxes, that's our biggest problem, our cost of doing business in Kenya is moving up. Why? Because the government's now targeting every payroll, every pocket, everybody's payroll, so the disposable income that people had is going down. So generally 20% reduction has happened in consumer spending in Kenya today. Did you know that? Despite the 20% reduction or whatever, there will still be need for food, clothing and shelter, right? There's an opportunity in every single challenge that you face today. If we see a challenge in plastics, a brand new idea, Dr. Regina, to tell all our people here, is we can go into recycling everywhere. So look at that opportunity and say, fine, recycling. Now a lot of you will say, oh, recycling needs a huge plant, a big investment. No. Small scale, every single town, every single village would have recycling being done. Let's talk about the food area. I see some of the people in the food area, some of you in, not yet clothing, but could be clothing also. But also in hygiene, personal care, it's going to get bigger and better. Healthcare, wellness. Did you know that the wellness industry is the fastest growing industry in the world? The wellness industry. It's not health, not healthcare or medical, it's wellness. Apart from MKU University, there's another university called the University of YouTube. If you were to go to the University of YouTube, you could do a how-to on everything you want. This is probably, I'm talking about your sustainability. You say, fine, how do I scale up? I've got this, I've got the product there, I need the branding. Go into YouTube and put your question out there. You'll be able to get some sort of a video. Somebody's posted something on it. To assist you further, now we've got AI. And AI is now giving you every single answer. I have a very simple theory. When a company starts up, we're at 4 levels. Operations, management, directorship, and shareholder. Even if you're a single man, you talked about a one-man company, one company, single person company, even starting in a garage, you are still the operator, you're the manager, you're the director, and you're the shareholder, you're the president. But you wear those hats differently, right? As you scale up and you grow bigger, what you do is, in operations, you delegate to people. That's how you scale up and you grow, scaling up. So then you say operations, hire people, they run that. At the middle level, you stay in management, and you stay a director and a shareholder. And then you're a director and a shareholder. That's a simple solution to scalability and scaling up. Start small, do one step at a time, either of the value chain, and then go backward into it. Start with one, make it successful, and go back in the value chain. That's how we started. It's 38 years now. My father, myself, and my brother, all 3 together, we started this off together. We're all 3 still around. My father is 92 right now. Do not worry about the mistake. Learn from it. So learning from mistakes is important. So take it as a learning expedition. Number 3, have a can-do attitude that this can be done here. Second thing, systems and processes. Your systems and processes is your accountability. I think we talked about it. The accounting of it, your revenues, your spending and all that stuff. Your processes and systems must be so robust that you actually know on a daily basis whether you're making money or not making money. Number 1. Number 2, you need to know where is your wastage happening. Number 3, do not do anything that is not taxed. Make sure you abide by the laws. Lifelong learning never stops. Even at my age of 64, I think the important thing is to keep learning every day. So I'm here to learn too. Learning never stops, number 1. Number 2, don't have this ego that I know it all. In fact, you say become a learner for life and say, I need to learn this, because the speed at which things are going digitally, things are going in different direction, you need to make sure you unlearn, relearn, and learn again all the time. The foundations of sustainability are rooted in 2 things, or 3 things. One is it's rooted in purpose. In Kenya today, every shilling counts, right? A penny saved is a penny earned. That's what's happening today. But customers also are becoming frugal. They're looking for products which can save them money. So the problem you're solving in Kenya would be that, can I save you more money in your cleaning, in your production, in whatever you do here? Can my honey be different or whatever? And if you're solving the real problem, it can be saying, I'm solving your problem of not having enough cash. What value am I bringing to my customer? That's the only thing you need to do, is what value am I giving to my customer? Does my customer have an unmet need for this product or not? The minute you do that, you get a lot of innovation. Now, if you ask people, what's your unmet needs? Some people might say, I don't have this, I have that. But seriously, you can become of value to the community. Second thing is leveraging local resources. What can we get locally here? But again, one more thing is adaptability. For all startups, for all businesses, for even banks today, adaptability and changing ourselves immediately is going to be important. Sustainability as a Kenyan entrepreneur, right? It starts first of all with yourself. But again, network for growth. You're networking today, but keep on networking, and I think somebody talked about it. But make sure you have the contacts. You said two people, right? You talk to one and he gets you the connection with the rest. I think that relationship and strong networks you cannot do without. And I think one more thing, collaboration. What I saw today was there's a need for collaboration on all these in a way. Dr. Regina could do this and say, fine, how do we get you the raw materials that you want? So you may have one entrepreneur here who becomes a very specialist in providing raw materials at the lowest price ever. Right? Number two is route to market and getting the market right and putting that together. So that could be done in a way where collaboration, even competitors can collaborate to say, now we have route to market. You could do different labeling. But again, most important of all is financial discipline. Your working capital is your working capital. Do not touch it. Do not put it into fixed assets or fixed investments or spend it away. This is the reason for a lot of failures. And again, resilience. Entrepreneurship in Kenya is amazing, right? Number one, we will navigate any tough tax regulation or whatever, and we'll actually make it happen. So the road is challenging, but we are all prepared for challenges. And I think the point is that Kenya, in a way, has the best human capital. We've got the best people around, number one. We've got an economy that's really good because I'll tell you what, we're a democracy. The fact that we're a democracy is important. A lot of the fast-growing countries are autocratic. They're not democratic. And if the leader fails, everything else fails. Lastly, I just want to say our values. We've got some amazing values in Kenya. We've got the family values, we've got all that. Do not go back to the Western style of saying me and my family and that's it. We need to have our extended family. We need to make sure that this whole thing becomes a good family because you can collaborate so much more. And the warmth that Kenyans have, I think is second to none. So I just want to say that these are the best parts of Kenya.